everyone, and welcome back to another 1.17 farming episode. Today I'm going to be going over lava farms with the cauldrons and also water farms with the cauldrons. And I'm going to be showing you how to build up this farm behind me, so let's get it going. So I have already showed you how to farm dripstone, which you can use to build this farm, but now I want to go over another principle that goes along with this, where if you put water or lava above the dripstone block and the dripstone, and you put a cauldron below, you can get it to fill up, and then you can go along and pick these up. I'm in creative, so I don't get the item, but that is the idea. And then after an amount of time, which you can speed up by random ticking, you will see that these cauldrons fill up again. And that is the system that runs this farm over here. So this is a piston feed tape that feeds the cauldrons around, and they are always under lava sources, or water sources in this case, but I don't find the water part of this to be quite as exciting, because all you need to do to get an infinite water source is this in the overworld. So it's not as exciting to me as being able to build one of these and have as much lava as you need for your projects without having to run into the nether and go down to a lake and bucket it all up and just like that. So this is the system, and then all you have to do is come around to the front here and scoop up a bucket, and another bucket is offered to you, and you can keep doing this over and over, and then as these go around they will be refilled, so it has as much lava as you'd like. You can make these bigger, you can make it smaller, but that is the concept, and I will show you how to build this up now. So in this chest is everything that you are going to need for this farm. You're going to need 4 pistons to push around as many cauldrons as you'd like. In my version, I am pushing 8 cauldrons on the long side and 9 cauldrons here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so it's about 40, just under 40 cauldrons, and you'll need that many pointed dripstone and that many dripstone blocks. You'll need lava sources for the top up here. These do need to be sources, not flowing, or it will not work. And of course, you're going to need blocks to hold the lava in and any decoration that you want. And then you're going to need 2 observers, 1 sticky piston, a bunch of redstone dust, 4 repeaters, and a redstone block. This is for our mechanism so that the piston feed tape only moves every other time that the observer down here sees this cauldron have something happen. So once you have all of this stuff, you're ready to make up the farm, and I'll show you how to do that now. So you're going to want to start by figuring out the dimension of this farm that you want to build. I'm going to build the same that I have over here. So we're going to push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And pushing 9 doesn't necessarily mean that it's 9 on all sides. That means that the side that is being pushed is always at 9. So the other sides will actually be at 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you want to come in 1 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're basically leaving off the corners on every single one except for the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the reason this corner is filled in is that's where the push is going to start. So you're going to want to put a regular piston facing into that so it pushes it across. And then once that's over here, we're going to push this way. And then once that pushes here, we're going to push this way. And then once that pushes here, we are going to push this way. And that way it is one giant loop. The next thing that you are going to want to do is get your dripstone in place above all of these cauldrons. So you're going to want to go around in the exact same loop, just like this, so that it is in one giant loop. And then you need blocks to come up around the outside and fill the inside in with lava. So I'll do that right now. So I'm just filling the last few in here with lava. And again, make sure that these are all lava sources or it will not work. You'll see, if it's not a source, you'll see flowing in the spots around it. And then you just gotta fill until you make sure that you have all sources. And then down below, what you need to do is place dripstone on the undersides of all these blocks. Technically, you don't need to put them in the corners, but the cauldrons do move through there when you push them along, and there technically is a chance that they get ticked. So I do still put them in the corners, just like that. And now this is now a functioning lava generator for the cauldrons. You can see that one of these has already filled up. It's totally random, the speed at which it happens. So, oh, there you can see another one. So you'll see some go fast, you'll see some go slow. Now, the next thing that we need to do is add in the redstone that is going to push this all around on the inside. And you're going to want to start by making a little bit of space underneath everything here. So dig out underneath the cauldrons, down one layer like this, totally down, and you're going to want to go down 2 layers where the actual cauldron that you're going to be taking from is, which for me is in the center of the front side. So you're going to want to go 2 down in this area to fit in the redstone underneath here. So I'll excavate all of this out and then I will be back. So now what we need to do on the inside is get our redstone to each of these pistons in order. Now this does look a little bit janky on the inside just because we're going to run redstone sort of everywhere between here, but it is necessary for this to work. So the first thing that we want to do is observe this cauldron. So make sure that this is facing up and watching the cauldron in the front that you have, your middle cauldron. And then underneath that, you want a solid block, anything will do. And then you want a sticky piston facing away. And then you want an observer facing the sticky piston. And that is everything there. And then, so that is going to get pushed one away. And it's going to connect to a redstone dust. And then all we have to do is get that redstone up to the point where it is going to fire that piston there. So we just need to bring it, we actually bring it up this way and then onto a block this direction. The piston doesn't count as a full block, so it won't stop by that. And then we want to run the redstone over this way into the middle, and that is where we are going to feed it to our other blocks. Now we need to make sure that we have 2 ticks in between each of our different hits to the pistons. We want to fire that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. So we will put a repeater in here, and then we will fire the redstone over here, and all we have to do is power the block underneath. So that is good. So we'll put a repeater here. This is our, how did I do that? So a repeater here, that is all good. And then we need the same pulse to come this way and go into that piston over there. So we want to come like this with a repeater on, that is 1. So we want this on 3 ticks. That is so that there's 2 ticks in between. And then we want our redstone to come over this way to our last piston, and this one we can put the repeater right there on 2 ticks because this has already had 2, so it just needs to wait 2 more. So that is 2 ticks between every single one. And now we should see, if we get a bucket, that it should move the entire thing around once. So fire, 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 fire. And that is everything good to go. And I can't show you that again because I would have to actually do this, but it only fires once is what you'll see. And that's because there's 2 ticks in between each one going around. So you'll see that every time you grab a bucket and every time you do that. If I up the tick speed again so that the lava fills up in a lot of these, you will see, there we go, we can take this out, take this out, take this out, and it will work every single time. And then you can just come along the front here and cover up, you want to come one out, cover up your little area here, just like this. And you can make a nice facade on this machine so that all you have to do is walk up, get your lava, and you are good to go. That is the farm completely built up. It also does not matter if you have solid blocks in behind here, so you can add a little bit more decoration. There you go, and then all you have to do is walk up, get your lava, and it'll move along, and you get your next one, and that is the farm totally built up. Now, how you make this water is exactly this, but on top you have water in here instead of lava. And it will work exactly the same. Now, of course, like I said earlier, you can just use an infinite water source. You don't really need this, but this machine is pretty cool. So I am definitely probably going to have one of these lava ones in my base for sure, so that I don't have to go to nether lakes every time I need lava for a project. But I will show you this chest one more time to show you what you need for this project. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the farm down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!